Bro,
What's up? You know what? I had to wake up like the Undertaker, like that. Tung. Once I saw your message, I knew you were, your mood is not right, and I had to join you, man. I had to join you.
I needed you to join me, bro. I
Yeah,
need someone to give me a hug, bro. I need someone to hold me, man. Hold me. Ishan, what's
yeah,
going on, bro? What's going on? I mean,
bro.
we dropped points. I knew you went to bed. The misery was too much. I knew it was too much to handle. You did the
Yeah,
right thing. You did the right thing by going to bed because the second half would have would have taken your soul. The second
yeah,
half would have taken your soul. So you did the right thing. And then since then, we've just heard nonsense after nonsense after nonsense, and now we're hearing Xia Felix potentially. AC Milan inquiring about Xia Felix. I'm not surprised.
yeah,
I'm not surprised. This guy doesn't get used. This
yeah.
guy gets abused. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
He doesn't get used. He gets abused. Um, but then again, whose choice, whose decision was it to bring him to Chelsea Football Club? We never even needed him. We wasted his time. We wasted our time. And
Yeah.
then Alejandro Garnacho
Garnacho,
links
man.
to Garnacho, Ishan, the
Bro.
player that we have all watched and seen how he carries himself on the field, seen how he plays. Man United fans are laughing at him. They can't wait to get rid of him.
Yeah,
And we are apparently inquiring about him. Now, it may not happen, Ishan. It may not happen, but the fact that we are even inquiring,
yeah.
it tells
Right,
me something is not right in your head.
right.
Why are you even inquiring? Why? We
That's
have
correct.
Renato Vega wanting to leave. We have Nkunku wanting to leave. He's not getting the opportunity to go to Bayern Munich because Bayern doesn't want him for that price that we are asking for.
Yeah,
And now we've got hella doubtful players for Wolves. We've got Cole Palmer doubtful. We've got Romeo Lavia. Ishan, Romeo Lavia, he just came back and he's doubtful. Brother,
bro.
don't play football. Play chess.
Yeah, what's
Better for
happening?
you. It's
Right.
better if you play chess, you will not get injured. Maybe you might get your fingers injured. That might be a bit of a problem. But this guy, Ishan, bro, he played 56 minutes and he's doubtful.
Yeah.
Do you see why I now say minute by minute? Don't tell me, is he going to play next minute? Is he going to play the next minute? Is he going to be able to be, able to sustain pressure for the next minute? Levi Colwell is doubtful. Enzo
Mm.
Fernandez is doubtful.
Wow.
What you got to say, bro? What are you going to say?
Bro, I think so. It's it's funny how tables turn so quickly, isn't it? So quickly it turns. We were talking about title races and all of this stuff. People hyping us up. We're good
Slap.
in this, that.
We should literally just go slap ourselves for title.
Miss, if you remember, we were just 4 points away from top.
Yeah, I do remember. And the games that were lined up were Everton, Fulham,
Yeah,
Ipswich, Crystal Palace, Bournemouth, Wolves. We were 4 points away when this
yeah,
fixture was lined up.
yeah. And I had heard, I mean, I was reading a news article back in the day that uh, Chelsea's winter fixture could get them to the title race and could maintain them uh, to the title race till the end of the season. Where are we now? I'm not even getting the confidence of top four, man. I'll be damn serious with you. I'm not even getting the confidence
Bro,
of
we
top
are
four.
outside of top four now. Newcastle's above us.
And you know what the worst part is? Um, Look, I don't care about what people says with their delusionality. But
Mm.
the way we're playing currently, the way we're dropping points, and the way underconfident and everything going around the whole ecosystem, bro, there are lots of clubs. I think there's 7 to 8 clubs in top 10 who plays
Yeah,
better than us.
yeah,
Who plays better than us? Okay, I'm sorry to say, but this is the reality. Drink it or spit it.
bro. Look,
There are,
look at the teams. Look at the teams that are just below us, Ishan. Man City,
yeah,
Aston Villa, Fulham,
yeah.
Brighton. Bro, keep dropping points. Keep dropping more points.
And the ones who've gone above us, they 100% deserve to go above us. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Nottingham
yeah, yeah.
Forest, not even they're not sniffing any chance of mess up there. They are keeping it 100 buck every match.
Bro, they just got a draw against Liverpool, bro. They're not Mickey Mouse team, I'm telling you.
That's what title challenges, right? Liverpool, they are on the top of the table, and they got a draw, and they are second, I guess. I mean third,
I think third,
third,
yeah.
yeah, third below Arsenal, right?
Yeah.
Arsenal might drop points here and there, and Nottingham, you might see Nottingham Forest on the second. That's not the point. All these teams are playing well. We were playing well too. What just happened? You know what happened? I'll tell you exactly what happened.
Tell me, bro.
Mismanagement, under planning, you know,
Yeah.
and overburdening the youngsters of the team. In fact, hold on. The 155 players that we have in our squad are all youngsters, are all kids.
Yeah.
That's why. These are the reasons why we are. And the downfall had to come. Look, I don't think so. I can point my fingers to Maresca at this moment. Because 10,
Not
12,
all the
15
fingers.
games.
Like I think if we have 10 fingers to point, maybe eight you can point to the SDs, and maybe two you can point to Maresca and the players, basically.
But that is also the situation created by the SDs and the ecosystem of the club.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean? Sense it out. If
yeah,
Maresca had good options, if Maresca had replacement, a good replacement to Cucurella, at least a good substitute to
mm,
Cucurella, he wouldn't have had played Renato Vega and did all the experiments.
yeah,
Caicedo going right wing and all of
yeah.
those stuff.
If he
You know
had
what I
good
mean?
good replacement for Jackson, he didn't have to play Jackson all the time. He could utilize someone else as well. You know.
That's what, right? That's what I'm talking about, right? Bro, miss, since the time Thiago Silva left, I'm repeatedly telling to you in this channel that we need to sign a good experience and a back. Thiago Silva was the one who anchored the whole defense, who, commanded the whole back line. You know, after that, we're picking players in terms of ability, but where is our spine? We don't have a spine in the team.
Bro, look. We had to recall back Chalaba Ishan after the way we treated him.
Yeah, that's what, right?
We didn't take him to the preseason tour. We banished him from first team training. We stripped away his. I don't know. Did we strip away his jersey? Whatever the case is. Look,
Yeah,
we mistreated him. We absolutely mistreated him,
that's correct.
and now we've had to call him back.
Yeah,
How,
that's shameful, isn't it?
how shameful is that, bro? Like, I'm not even saying that bringing back Chalaba is the wrong thing. I'm just saying, where was your planning? And
Yeah,
at that point, you wanted to get rid of Chalaba and you wanted to keep Desasi. Now you're on the verge of selling Desasi and you're bringing back Chalaba. And the directors are saying, Ishan, it was a right move back then, and this is the right move right now. They're never wrong, Ishan. They're never wrong.
can you accept your mistake for once at least? There has to be one mistake. Either you're making mistake now, either or you've made mistake back then. There has to be one mistake, because you do not let go your academy player and call that academy player back again in your squad. You know, forget about Chalaba also for a second. It was a loon move. You're getting linked with Mark Gehi. You sold him. He he was our player. You sold him. Where was your mind when you were selling him?
Did
That's
they?
that's the
Did the
point.
owners? Did the new owners sell Mark Gihey? Live chat. Let me know who
Yeah.
sold Mark Gihey. Was it the previous owners or the new
Mark Gahey
owners?
was, I think so, sold in the first year of new owners, if I'm not wrong. Let me
Right.
know.
I
Let me
think
know.
you might be right. Let us know in the live chat. I've forgotten about that. Who sold Mark Gihey? Was it the old owners or the new owners? Might have been the
Yeah.
new owners. Might have been the new owners.
So,
But yeah, continue,
mm,
bro.
yeah,
No, it was
man.
Abramovich. It was Roman. Roman did that. Yeah, Roman
Are you
sold him.
sure?
Yeah, yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
Live chat. Live chat's on point, man.
Yeah, it was it Romans last year, maybe. If not,
Yeah, it might have been his last year.
all right. Yeah, yeah, maybe I got confused with that. But then, yeah, I mean, maybe our the way we capitulate at the back is because our lack of experience in the defense. And why do we have a lack of experience in the defense? Because we did not scout the market well in the previous market transfer markets. We did not
Mm.
get good players. We did not get good replacements. That's why we are where we are today, trying to call back Chaloba. Getting getting someone like a Tosin and Desasi to work things out for us. Getting someone like an Achimpong from the academy squad and putting high pressure on him, getting him to start the Premier League games and put all the world of pressure on his head. Where someone should have gotten groomed under an experienced centre back pairing
Mm.
beside him, where he does not have. Who does Achampong turn to? When he turns left, he sees Colwell. Colwell is like
Cole
somewhere
was like,
in
Cole was like,
anonymous place.
I'm young too. Cole was like, look, I'm learning, brother. Don't look at me. I'm still studying. I'm still
See,
preparing for the exam.
I'm jogging, buddy. I'm jogging. Don't look at me. I'm jogging. That's the ball. You might watch the ball. I'm
Yeah,
jogging.
Cole was one of those ones. Like at school, there's a friend that wants to copy from you, and you're like, brother, I didn't study either. Don't copy me. I'm making mistakes too.
Bro, that guy who
How
sits
you're in
in
the
my
exam,
bag,
you're
man.
like trying to look, and the guy's like, I didn't study. Don't copy me.
Bro, exact scenario. The guy who sits in my back right at the college. So I was the one who a bit studied some, and some portions I would leave, right? Just to
Yeah.
maybe check the options. And when majority of the questions used to come from that, like, oh, I'm gone today, right? And I turned back and, bro, any of these questions. Bro, मैं तो तेरे भरोसे आया था तू क्यों पीछे देख रहा है
I came here thinking you studied, brother. This one.
ये
Achapong's like, Colwell, I thought you've studied.
yeah,
I thought you've done this. Colwell's like, nah, bro.
you know
Nah. Look, I mean, it's it bro. Ishan, have a look at the summer window. Look at the summer window we gave our new manager to say, okay, go
yeah.
out there and now start competing. And we gave him the objection that don't worry, no, you don't have to get top four or anything, no pressure, just develop these players, just develop a good team. Well, the players you gave him, you're looking to get rid of them now.
Yeah.
Ishan, in the summer, we had Xia Felix, and now he's
Correct.
getting rumored to AC Milan. I'm not surprised. I'm not
No,
surprised
I'm not surprised.
because
Yeah,
Xia
100%.
Felix has been in the bench too long, and Xia Felix, the message is clear. As long as Cole Palmer is there, you're not going to get game time. Now, Cole Palmer's doubtful against Wolves. Xia Felix, you might get some minutes, but as soon as Cole Palmer is fit again, you're finito. You're done.
Yeah,
You're only going to get
100.
petty minutes from the bench. That's number one.
Correct.
Xia Felix is not going to appreciate that.
Correct.
Nkunku is not even getting used anymore, and there is legitimate sources that he's going to leave. But then
Bayern
again,
Munich, yeah.
Nkunku wasn't the summer. So Xia Felix,
Hmm.
Renato Vega, he's finished,
Hmm.
gone. Summer signing. Omari Kellyman, I don't even know if this guy's actually a player or not. I think he was an AI purchase. I don't even think this guy is real. That's number three.
Bitcoin.
Yeah, Bitcoin maybe. Mark Gu, not ready. Nothing against the kid. He's just not ready. He's not the same levels as other kids. He requires a lot of work, right? Sancho is probably the only one that's looking good. Neto is a good player. Is just going through a bit of a bad patch,
Yeah.
which is understandable. But I can understand why fan base is slowly turning on him a little bit. Because at Chelsea Football Club, he can't be dropping that many stinkers.
Yeah.
So I get that. Who else? Who else did we get? Jurgensen in the summer. Jurgensen
Bro.
is
Yeah.
not much more of an upgrade than Sanchez. Do you know what I mean?
What about
Um,
KDH?
oh my God, KDH! How can I forget this guy? This guy came to Chelsea Football Club and just became friends with Ben Chilwell. Both of them chilling together. Both of them not playing. Both of them, playing X and crosses. Sorry, knots and crosses, bro. That's what they're playing. And I don't even know where KDH is. Tosin. How can I forget my man Tosin? Tosin's another one.
Dawson. Yeah.
Tosin's another one. And now there's been rumors that circulating that Ishan that Enzo Maresca doesn't even rate Tosin. He doesn't rate Tosin. He doesn't rate Desasi. So look at the summer window that we gave Enzo Maresca to prepare for this season, Ishan.
Yeah.
And almost more than 50% of it is now getting rumored to leave. Someone needs to be accountable. You cannot be in an organization like Chelsea and move like this. Bro, Chelsea's a big organization, yeah? Chelsea's a big organization.
Yeah.
You cannot be making these type of mistakes and getting away with it. I'm sorry.
And Miss, just before the summer transfer window happened, you got in someone like Enzo Maresca, right? This is his first season, and just you had on the verge of entering the summer transfer window. We had appointed someone like an Enzo Maresca, and point to be noted, he was given a 5-year contract, right?
Yeah.
When you give someone a 5-year contract, that's pretty clear, crystal clear, that you're going to build the squad around the manager.
100%.
Whatever ins and whatever
100%.
outs are there from there on, it's on the manager. Right?
Yeah.
Now explain me all the names that you've taken. How does this make sense? How?
It doesn't.
And even now, Miss, even now, we're already in half a month is already gone, January. And this is the winter transfer window, right? Half of the month is already gone.
Yeah.
Where are the links? Where are the rumors? Where are the connections? I'm not hearing even single sensible transfer rumor.
Bro, look at the links. Matthias Tell from Bayern Munich, talented youngster. He doesn't want to come to Chelsea. He's like, maaf kar do, please, bhai. I'm not going. Forgive me.
Yeah.
Don't send me to this craziness. I'm a young kid. Don't destroy my heart and my mind already. I'm a young fellow. Then we're getting linked with Garnacho. Ishan, Garnacho. What the?
It's like your stomach is aching, right? But you're applying balm on your head.
My stomach hurts. Yeah, apply this balm on your head. It'll go away.
Does it make sense? Your backline is rigged, gone. It's like, bro, oh my God, someone took a tractor and crashed your centre back. You've got nobody. Look at your centre back options. Who do you have? Look at your striking options. There's no one challenging Nicholas Jackson. That guy is going into the verge of, I don't know what negligent world he's entered, that he's dropping stinkers after stinkers, chances after chances that he loses. I mean, he throws it away. And who are we linked to? Garnacho to challenge who? A position where we already have 3, 4, 5, 6 players. How does it make sense?
I mean, look, we may need an attacker if Mudrik's test comes out to be positive and he's suspended. Like I get it. Like we may need an attacker, but why Garnacho? Like, why are you linked with Garnacho? I don't mind the Gittins one, Jamie Gittins from Dortmund. I think he's a decent player, but I don't think Gittins is going to be given away now. Dortmund's they're struggling. They're not going to give away one of their key players now.
Bro, the probable good players that you could take, you're not even touching them. What happened to Victor Gyökeres? Why didn't you even try for that?
Bro, that's a striker. Go for that striker.
I would have gone. I would have broken my bank, for Victor Gyökeres. That guy's going crazy hot now, and that would have made sense. That would have absolutely made sense because Victor Gyökeres, the way he moves, he might fit Maresca's system like a Smooth as
I
butter, you
fully
know.
agree he will fit Maresca's system. I
Yes.
fully agree. He's mobile. He can drift anywhere in the top three, but he's a very, very good striker. But you know what the problem is, Ishan? You know
Yeah.
why they probably won't get him? Because he's more than 25 years old.
Oh, bro.
They don't want to bring
Come
anyone.
on.
Look at the players we're getting linked with. Tell 19, Garnacho 20. Don't forget Kobe Minu. Remember, Ishan, not that long ago, Kobe Minu we got linked with.
Yeah, Kobe, man. No, what's happening, man? This is not the way we're going to win things. Don't they realize we need a bit of humility in the squad? We
They
got
don't
we're,
realize, bro.
we're
They
not
don't.
going to win a Premier League with all the kids playing building blocks, you know, and Legos. Not happening. We need some humility, some experience. At least, if not even the full squad, but just at least one experienced player in one section, you know, one in defense, one in midfield, and one in attack. Yeah, the way we're moving is crazy. Look, this is where we'll land ourselves into miss. Think about this. I'm not saying that the young kids, and you also reiterate this like 1,000 times. Putting in young, talented kids is not bad. We might win games just like we did in this season, right? 12, 13, 14
Mm.
undefeated matches of undefeated streak. We did that, and that's what the young bunch of guys produced together, you know, with their adrenaline and whatever they could with the momentum. Then comes the saturation point where someone gets injured or maybe someone is not available, manager does not have a good option to rotate. Then what? There's nobody.
No,
And to live the team up from this situation, you need characters in the team, man. You cannot have a bunch of, you know, kids sucking on a lollipop and making Legos to make you win a Premier League, or maybe at least take you out from the situation, let alone win the
100%.
Premier League. That's something else, you know.
100% agreed. Look at this comment here, Ishan. Bournemouth is run better than we are, and only 3 points behind. It's true. It's
That's
true.
100% true. Yeah, bro.
Bournemouth
Bournemouth.
have got
Yeah,
a serious level manager, and I'm not saying that Maresca isn't. Maresca is also a very good manager, but Bournemouth have now given that manager players that suit his style. They want to
yeah,
play with a lot of energy, a lot of athleticism, and they've given him that type of players.
correct.
And even when they don't have some of their players available, like their strikers, they still manage to play well. They should have beaten us in the second half. We should have beaten them by the first half, of course, but they should have beaten us in the second half outright. We got away with Reece James' free kick.
Yeah,
Bournemouth, uh, they should not be able to compete anywhere near us. Bournemouth didn't spend £1 billion, Ishan.
correct.
We spent 1 billion Great British pound.
Oh, what a wastage, and
I was
that's
saying the
sad.
other day, there's poverty. There's poverty across the world.
Yeah,
Bro,
correct.
shame on us for just throwing money like that. Bro, I feel sad when I throw food in the bin. Like
Yeah,
just basic food. I feel sad that oh man, I'm wasting it. Like one, it's money waste. Two,
yeah,
like that's food that someone else could have had. I
yeah.
feel sad for just wasting maybe $3, $4. These guys are wasting 50, 60
And
million.
yeah, and then on a hindsight, you're not signing someone like a Kvaratskhelia who could have proven very good to you. Why? Because of just wage structure. You know, take your bin wage structure and put it into the bin. You've wasted over $1 billion. Come on, £1 billion, sorry. And now you're not even signing the good probable players that we should be signing, just because they're what, just 10, 20, 30, 40K wage more than what you
We
expect.
can't pay anyone more than 150,000, Ishan. We cannot. We
Bro,
cannot.
come
This is how
on.
we are running our football club, bro. We cannot pay anyone more than 150,000.
That's I don't know how, where will be in at this rate. I don't know, bro. It looks, seems very dark because I'm not seeing any light. I'm not seeing any plans. Look, okay, all right. We've got a manager, 5 years contract, right? Even if the signings are young and whatever it is, if it was according to the manager, I would have been like, all right, Maybe this is a trust the process thing, 3, 4, 5 years plan. All right. But even the signings is not making sense. How do the fans get confidence out of the situation? You know what I mean?
Mm.
You are telling me that you are making everybody believe in Maresca and Maresca's system, fine. And I think so. He has the potential, the capability as well to do so. But then you're not helping him with the signings. I don't know. You're just going out there and in your Excel file doing random function and signing random kids, which does not make sense to the squad. And now, what are you turning this club into, man?
And not just that, Ishan. Now it looks like you're not even looking at your Excel spreadsheet anymore. You're back to being a crazy one. You're just looking at what everyone else is doing, and you're just seeing if there's any opportunities out there. You're not even looking at your Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah,
At one point, I thought, yeah, you're looking at your Excel spreadsheet, data driven, data driven. Now you're just mad driven, mad. And look, we're at a situation where we have Romeo Lavia doubtful, where
yeah.
we potentially have Cole Palmer doubtful. We might even have Enzo Fernandez doubtful. Bro, where's our midfield? You got
Who do we play?
Ugochukwu in Southampton and you got Santos in Strasbourg. Why isn't at least one coming back?
Yeah.
Who's the midfielder? Who's midfielding? Who's midfielding?
Who's midfielding, man?
Who's going to
And and
midfield against
and
Wolves?
and then our such intelligent sporting directors think about the situation where if even one of them gets injured, who is going to replace them? When you're sending everybody to loans left, right, and center, and you don't have a transfer plan as well. I mean the purchase plan as well. How do you cope up with this situation now? It's a
This
total
is what
fail
I'm
on your
saying.
side.
What type of squad are they building, bro? How are you building the squad? Bro, we've got how many number 10s have we got?
Yeah,
Palmer, Nkunku, Xia Felix.
yeah, Felix.
You can even throw in maybe Chukwuemeka.
Yeah,
How many do we need? How many number 10s? And you only have one striker, and you gave the backup striker to a baby. Is
yeah.
this squad building, bro? Is this squad building?
Nah, we have massively failed, miss. We have massively failed, bro. I cannot focus so much more on this. I mean, um, transfer markets. We're just going like you were so right when you had earlier said that, and at the beginning of the season that there is a risk these guys might just turn our clubs into just a buying and selling entity, and now it has come to a situation where I'm getting the trades baseless buying, baseless selling. What's going on loan, nobody knows. We have got potential players, but there's nobody to guide them as well. How can we put everything on Enzo Maresca, right? When there are no leaders in the dressing room. Even if they are, they're like 21, 22 years old, you know. So make it make sense, man. Things are looking difficult. I mean, it might be a long, long, long way down the hill. If you want this squad
Uh,
to
bro,
turn up.
you know what the crazy part is, Ishan? It's the third season in a row now.
Yeah,
That's the crazy part. Okay, new
correct.
owners came in first season, absolutely disaster. No problems, no problems. It's your first year learning, no problems. Second year, you'd think that okay, you learned your lesson and you'll make better. No, second year you committed the same sort of crimes, and you kept on chopping managers as well.
Yeah,
Third season, shame on you, shame on you. You'd be like, you know what? Finally, hopefully. Do you know? Remember when we were little, Ishan? Like I don't know
yeah,
about people in the live chat. My mum used to hit the living daylights out of me. My mum used
yeah,
to whack me. She used to slap this, you know, hell out of me.
yeah,
But even after a while, like if she saw that I was just committing the same problems over and over again, even she would tell me it's not worth hitting you anymore.
yeah.
It's not even
Hey,
worth hitting you anymore. I don't want
been
to
there,
waste my energy.
been there,
Hitting you
been
is
there.
like just hitting the wall. It's not worth hitting you.
Bro, same dialogues.
Remember, like when we were
Yeah, yeah,
kids,
yeah,
mum would be like, "You're pathetic. I don't want to hit you anymore. Waste my
Yeah.
energy on you.
Correct.
That hurt more. That hurt more. I was like, wow, I'm not even hit worthy. Wow, I'm not even worthy enough to be beaten up.
That's how bad I've
Like,
become.
that is like a shock. That in itself is like, oh my God,
But then
I've
we
failed.
realize that situation, right? We realize that
Yeah.
situation. These guys won't.
But how many times have we said on social media, in their faces, tagged them? Some people are even DMing Paul Winstanley and Lawrence Stewart and saying, you absolute band chodes. You guys are absolute mother chodes. Oh, no shame, no shame. They're like, yeah, yeah, we are.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And we're proud.
Bro, when do our owners come into the action and realize that the problem is not down the line, it's somewhere in the middle between you and the players. You know what I mean? When, I mean, what is the point? What is the saturation point when our owners start blaming the sporting directors and take some
They
action?
won't.
What,
I've clocked it,
where is the
Ishan.
level?
I've clocked it. I said this on All You Can Eat Chelsea last season, and I remember a few people disagreeing with me.
Yeah,
Ishan, serious conversation, live chat. All right, I need you to think about this. Ishan, if I'm telling you, how are you going to win the Premier League or compete in the Premier League?
yeah,
You have watched the Premier League. You have seen teams that have success in the Premier League. You know what is required, right?
yeah,
You require a manager that is a winner. Number one.
yeah.
You require a manager that is capable of winning and has shown that they've got a good style of football. They're
Correct,
great at man management, and they've
correct.
always come up with different strategies and tactics to navigate through adversities. That's number one.
Yeah,
Number two, you have a solid backroom staff. You have good doctors. You have good scoutings. You have good all of that, right?
yeah,
Because you can't chop and change. You need to have a balance. This team that operates in a good manner.
right,
Number three, you need good sporting directors that have previously assembled a winning team. They
right,
have the knowledge and capability and the capacity to build a solid, competitive team.
correct,
And then you bring in key players. You bring in
right,
some players that you can develop, and you bring in some monsters that can help
right,
these players to develop.
right,
This is the theory of winning. Okay?
correct.
Now, you see what our owners and our directors are doing. They're doing none of these. Maybe some portion of it, but predominantly none of it. So that in itself, Ishan, that should give you, and to the live chat, that should give you a message that I'm not really interested to win. I'm not
Yeah,
really interested to win. Okay, so the question is, what are you then interested about? All right, now here comes the real conversation. What am I interested to do? Okay, what am I interested to do? I see how clubs like Brighton,
yeah.
I see how they operate. They bring in all these unknown players and they
Yeah,
make a lot of money
a
out of
lot
it.
of money. Correct.
Caicedo, they brought in for
Yes,
5 million and they sold him for 115 to us.
correct.
And they've done that for other players as well. And
Yeah,
every year, Brighton are reporting a big profitability. This is the first season where Brighton spent a lot of money last summer. But when they spend money, it's investment. They're
right.
not looking to be in the top four
Correct,
or top six or anything.
correct.
They're
Yeah,
just there for player trading. Player trading, play a good brand of football that looks good on the eye, but you're not
Yeah.
really competing for anything. Brighton's really not competing for anything. But
Right.
they've got a very, very up and coming young manager, hip manager. Tacticos love,
Yeah.
Tacticos get a nice boner and they're giving
Mm.
it a nice shake, because this guy, he's playing three at the back, two at the back, this, that is, overlapping, underlapping,
Yeah. Yeah.
inside forward. Tacticos, yes. Wow, Brighton manager, please let me suck you off
Yeah.
big time, right? Let me suck you off. Because they've clocked that the modern day fans, they love that. The modern day
Yeah.
fans, they love tacticos. It's not about winning trophies anymore. Remember back in the days, it was about winning trophies. Now it's
It
about
was. Yeah.
how you look aesthetically. You don't need to win. You can
Yeah.
lose 3-0, but if your
Right.
XG is 5,
Wow.
you
Good
coach
job.
the win. You coach the win,
Yeah. You
right?
lose 3-0 and XGS 5. Wow. What a game.
No, what a game. You should have won.
Yeah.
God was against you. You should have won. God said
Great.
no to you,
Damn.
but you should have
Crazy.
won any other day, right?
Yeah.
So Brighton are in this model. Look
Yeah.
where our directors came from. From Brighton and Monaco, similar type of model.
Yeah.
And they brought that over here, and now they want to do it at a bigger scale.
Mm.
Because Chelsea has a bigger reach than Brighton, right? Brighton's a
Correct.
small club. Chelsea, bigger brand. Let's now do this
Correct.
project that we were doing in Brighton at a bigger level.
Correct.
Brighton's buying 3 or 4 players. I know this window they bought a lot, but generally they're buying 3 or 4. At Chelsea, we'll buy 7, 8, 9, 10 every window. Every window, 7 or 8, 9, 10 players. And every window, 7 and 8, 9 players go up. It's a shopping center. People go in, lots of people go in, lots of people go out, lots of people go in and trading,
What is going
buying
on?
clothes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You tell me, am I incorrect with my assessment?
You are 100% correct. We're making a club like nothing like, I mean, nothing different to Amazon. Buying, replacement, try, return back, money back guarantee. All those stuff's going on in this
Look at
club.
Chalaba. Chalaba loan.
Yeah.
Chalaba come back. And then in the summer, we've already told Chalaba, you're going.
You're going, so better not take that shirt number that you left.
Yeah, don't get
Yeah.
too excited. Don't get too, caught up with Chelsea and that shirt number. We're taking that back from you.
This is absolutely crazy, man. And not just that. I mean, you're not even taking care of your outgoings as well. What was your plan with Chilwell? What was your plan with Omar Kellyman?
You're right. We're not even
Lowering
talking
the
about
stuff,
them. We're not even talking.
lowering.
Bro, we still have David Dr. Fofana on loan. I don't think he's gone. I don't know. Live chat, can you confirm to me, is David Dr. Fofana on loan or is he on permanent? I'm pretty sure it was loan.
And I think so. It was obligation to buy, right? If I'm not wrong.
Was it? I can't remember. But
Yeah.
Cesare Cassidy, Ishan Cassidy, what was the
Cassidy,
plan there? What was the plan
happening?
there? What's the plan there?
And also
Bro,
not just that.
David Washington, Ishan. Where's Washington?
He's washed.
He's washed.
Man's washed. Man's gone. What did you do with someone like a Gilchrist? Remember that Adam Gilchrist guy?
Adam
Right back?
Gilchrist, cricketer.
Couldn't have you used him under these circumstances at least, where you're making the use of, you're sacrificing Caicedo, making him play in the right back. Maybe he could have, Gilchrist could have developed himself, and maybe he could have, given some 2-3 good games. You never know. What was your plan with that? You maybe want to recall him as well, but you're too ashamed right now. I don't think so. You gotta be ashamed, right? All the sporting directors, shame is not on your list. Like just missed.
Yeah, bro, they're
You're
not ashamed,
beyond,
bro.
you're
They're not
beyond
ashamed.
beating.
Yeah, you're beyond
beating.
beating. They don't have shame, Ishan. They have zero
And
shame.
you know what? We also ignore some other areas like goalkeeping. What's your plan with Slovenia? You also recalled him, right?
Bro, Mike Penders or whoever we got, Slolina, we recalled him. Bro, bare goalkeepers. And not one is worthy to put the gloves on.
That's so.
All
that's
of these are
embarrassing,
goalkeepers. You want to
man.
tell them, brother, you should have played hockey. You're not fit to be a goalkeeper.
We can put a proper match playing lineup of goalkeepers,
Easy, easy. 11,
and we
11
can have
players. Yeah.
but we don't have a proper goalkeeper number one
We
team.
have a lot of goalkeepers. Not one of them are goalkeepers.
No. This is crazy. This is getting out of hand. This is so shameful, Miss. In this transfer season when this was going on, and every signing we do, and it's like some unnamed or just random goalkeeper. And I always come to you, Miss, and say in the chat, Miss, what's going on? What is this? Another signing, another
Bro, I don't
newborn.
get excited about signing anymore, bro. I really don't get
Yeah,
excited. I don't
and
get excited.
and
Bro, and look at this. We haven't even got rid of this guy. We haven't even got rid
oh,
of this guy. He's on loan as
and
well.
apparently he's doing better in Bournemouth.
I think he is, but I
Apparently,
don't know. Lately, he's not starting anymore as well.
yeah.
What a
I
surprise.
mean, but yeah, look at the amount of goalkeepers that are there in our uh, in our team, and then we're still stuck in a situation where we're discussing that who should be starting. Bro, this is such a mess. This is an absolute mess, and I don't think so. This changes, mess, until and unless the sporting directors changes. Um, this will keep going on.
And, and the fans, Ishan, they want us to compete for the Premier League title next season. They want us
Wow,
to compete.
bro, it's not happening. It's not happening.
Bro, compete for seventh and eighth if you can. Compete for seventh and eighth. Even
First
that
of
might be a
all,
challenge.
brother, as a Premier League team, like first Premier League team, at least get your sponsors done.
We don't even have
Where is your
sponsors.
sponsor?
Our shirt looks like mine. No sponsorship. It just has. All I need to do is just put a Chelsea logo there, and then this is our jersey. Really,
You're talking about challenging Premier League. Get yourself a sponsors first. Shameless people, man, up there.
we don't
Get
even have.
yourself a sponsor.
Bro, more than half the season gone, and we don't have a fronter shirt sponsorship. I thought last season was bad, Ishan. I thought last season we didn't have the fronter shirt sponsorship for like
Till,
9 games,
no,
10 games,
yeah,
something
yeah,
like that, and then we ended up getting it. And that too
correct.
was a Fugazi one. You remember?
Yeah,
What was the fronter shirt? I
infinite
forgot.
athlete.
Infinite
Infinite
Athlete.
athlete.
And then we
Yeah.
realized Infinite Athlete was made by Todd Bowley and Iqbal. they, they made up a Fugazi business on the side and they
Oh
sponsored
my
themselves,
god.
right?
Bro.
And now this season, we don't even have a sponsorship. This season, we don't even have a spot. In Infinite Athlete, they ran away because they like, oh my God, we might get caught here. We might, let's run away. So they ran away.
Bro, Miss, I told you, remember, right? When we're having that good run of games, like 10, 12, 13 run of games. I told you, right? Just wait until we lose like a couple of games, and you'll get to see all the flaws that we have, right from the shirt sponsors to our
Yeah.
center back situation to our goalkeeper situation to our strikers situation. Everything will come out, and this is exactly what's happening. And
Yeah.
and you got nothing to do about it. Why? Because we don't have a strategy going into the transfer market. We don't have a strategy to build a squad. What is our strategy? It's not happening. It's not. And Miss, that's why you understand now why we have a team and B team, and B team is totally away from the A team.
Yeah.
Whatever happens in B team, nobody gets a place in the Premier League. This is the reason. This is the reason.
100%. And look, Ishan, you know how we got away with PSR this season? A lot of the Premier League teams got away with PSR.
Yeah.
And remember last season, we sold hotels to us. We sold our academy to us. We sold our training facility to us. We did all of this madness to us, right?
Correct.
And
Yeah.
we helped maintain, within the PSR policy.
Right.
Bro, we don't have hotels to sell to us anymore. We've done all of that loopholes. What loophole you got next season lined up if you're not making into our women's team as well? What loopholes you got lined up for next season, huh? What loopholes you
Yeah.
got lined up? The loopholes are not loopholing anymore. It's finished.
Yeah.
It's finished. Now
Correct.
what are you gonna do? Now I know what you're gonna do. Soon you're gonna now the rumors are these basic B team players. Next
Right.
season the rumors are gonna be A team players.
Yeah.
Once
Correct.
some of these players start getting, oh wow, we're not really doing anything here, and then push comes to shove,
Yeah.
our owners, our directors will be forced to sell players that are in the A team
Yeah. Correct.
to raise money.
Yeah. You're right. Absolutely. 100%.
And before you know it, we're no different to Brighton. We're just a bigger Brighton, basically.
And I told you, don't get excited about Cole Palmer. He might be Real Madrid, Hala
Bro,
Madrid very soon.
bro, how long Cole Palmer's going to stick at Chelsea and just be amongst mediocrity? How long?
Correct.
Even
Exactly.
his form is slowly sort of dying lately.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
long is he going to continue like this?
Correct. Bro, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. And this, I think, but no. You know what my question is, Miss? We both know, and I'm sure the live chat and majority of the fan base knows from what perspective we are talking from. But then my question is, don't the owners see what we are seeing? It's their club, right? For goodness sake, it's their club. And if it's us just being normal fans, and we're not even fans from London to look at the stadium, go visit,
Mm.
we sitting so far away, we can assess things and get things on hold that, yeah, this is the problem. Maybe this is the situation. We should get these things right. Aren't the owners doing these same sort of thing? Because like you like you just told, it's been 3 years. And in 3 years, you now it's like you cannot give any excuses, right?
You can't,
You
bro. You can't. You can maybe give excuses of the first year, maybe the second year, but third year, come on, man. Like
yeah,
it's like failing the same exam 3 times. After that, your
yeah,
teacher's given up on you. You're like, come on, man. Third
correct.
time you failed.
Yeah.
Third time. You can fail first time. All right, fine. You failed the second time. The subject's a bit too difficult. Third time, brother. This program's not for you.
Not for you, exactly. Do something else.
Do something else.
Yeah.
Maybe engineering is not for you.
Yeah.
Maybe look at home science.
Yeah. Right.
Maybe look at other
That's correct.
avenues.
That's
You're
correct.
failing on a consistent basis.
That's correct. Yeah.
So it's just
Where
look.
is the action? When the owners came in new Yamis, they wiped out everybody. They wiped out everybody to the sense that uh, we're gonna make things work our way, and we're gonna put everything fresh, everything new on the page, and then let's start with that. Now, if it's not working, you got to take action. If it was not working from the managerial standpoint, where you sacked Graham Potter, you sacked Poch. Now, if the problem are have shifted from the managerial standpoint to the supporting directors and director standpoint, why not take action against them? You know, where is your axe?
They don't have an axe, bro. They don't even have hands. They're handicapped. That's what
The
they are.
only hand they have is to maybe take money and give money.
Yeah. Yeah. All they've done so far is sold all of these assets to themselves to create a bigger portfolio so that maybe down the track they'll sell the club to a potential buyer for double the money that they've bought for, because then they'll say, look at all the other assets that are now part of this blue co. You're
Yeah,
getting Strasbourg, you're getting Chelsea, you're getting all of these assets of Chelsea.
yeah,
Now the club is not worth 3 billion, 4 billion. Now the club is worth 8 billion,
correct.
and they double their money.
Yeah,
So that's where it's heading. That's because you can't tell me that you're competing for the Premier League. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
no
because
chance, no
you've
chance,
not you've not been moving in that manner.
no
If someone
chance.
says, "But means they've spent £1 billion," yeah, they spent £1 billion, but look how they're spending that. Look how they're spending that.
Yeah,
They spent a lot of money, yes, but they're also flipping a lot of those players too on a regular. And don't
Yeah.
forget, the billion that we've spent, there was a stipulation when they bought the football club. There was a stipulation, and the stipulation was that you have to spend. I think I think it was also stipulated that you have to spend 1 billion of the money that was, used to purchase. You have to spend it on the squad,
And in this manner, if
but not in this manner. But you know, there was some
maybe,
sort of a stipulation. I remember. Live chat, let me know. I'm pretty sure there was a stipulation that you have to spend. You have to spend 1 billion of it or something like that.
bro, it's sad that money has gone down in this way. I would have agreed to maybe lever up the wages bar and not spend this much money on baseless signings. I would have done that. Maybe you're saying 150k. Maybe I would have taken up to 200k, 250k. I don't know, because you won't get world class level players under 150k. No chance.
No way. No
No chance.
way.
And the ones the topic that we're talking about is getting experienced players, getting some uh, reliable characters in the team. They won't come under 150k. They won't.
No,
They just
no
won't.
chance.
So until and unless you don't leverage that, you're not getting them by any chance. So the problem lies there only. And they know the fact that they're not going to get these players. That's why you're not hearing any rumors. There's no connection. We never went for Kvaratskhelia. We have never looked for Gyökeres.
Nope.
These guys turn out to be world class players.
Yeah.
These guys turn out to be well, and we're not looking at them. Why? Because we're, bro, 150k, 100k. That's it. You're not, and wow, 150k, 100k, fine. And look back, you spend 1 billion on the squad, and you're still struggling. Your
Yeah.
squad
You
is
mismanaged.
nothing.
You mismanaged. You bought all of these players you didn't even need to buy. You just needed to buy a few of them and buy some good ones, and you could have balanced things out. I mean,
Exactly.
does it make sense, Ishan, to buy 10 100k worth of players, or just buy five where you have two 200k players
Yeah.
and three around the 100k? What's better?
Exactly, right?
What's better?
Balance the book.
10 100k players, or five where you have two really good ones and three you can work around?
Balance your books, right? That's what I'm telling you. Now, hear me out. I know that every Chelsea fan knows now what Cole Palmer is to the club currently, right? Just imagine this year's gone by. Next year he has same kind of year where he has got scored a lot of goals, a lot of assists. He's helped the team to win a lot of matches, and he's a match winner naturally. But then, yeah, even the next season goes like this, and the next, won't he ask for a raise? Won't he be like, bro, listen,
Of
in this
course.
squad, I am the best. Not just this squad. Maybe I'm one of the best in the world currently. I
Yeah.
won 300k.
Yes.
Would Chelsea let him go?
No. They'll say now it's time to sell. Now it's
Yeah,
time to sell
exactly,
you.
right. And if you remember, we had players around 300k. N'Golo Kante had 300k of wage uh,
Yeah, we
when
had
he was
players that
there.
were on really good wages.
Because
Yeah, of
N'Golo
course.
Kante was of that stature. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, what would you say? A player who develops himself to that stature, gives 10 on 10 performance every match and season after season, and then when he reaches to that level, you're gonna say goodbye to him when it's your time to contain him? No, right? And even if you think of keeping him, then why not buy players of that caliber right now and get the team stabilized?
Yeah.
I don't understand the strategy at all.
Look, I get that there can be problems when you give out large wages to certain players. Like for example, I think Havertz's large wage was ridiculous. Havertz was a good up and coming youngster, no problems. He was doing well at Leverkusen, but that level of money we offered was mad, right?
Yeah.
You want to reserve that level of money for players that have done well, and
Yeah.
at the peak of their career. Like Sterling 300k, yes. Now looking back looks like a mad mistake, but Sterling at that point, I don't know, maybe a lot of people would have said that, was he worth buying at that time? He's at his prime level, but you have to remember Sterling's prime might have been earlier because he started his career when he was 16 or 17.
Yeah.
So his prime might have been when he was 22, 23.
Yeah.
You know, and now that he's where the natural prime age comes in, he's struggling because he's already done his mileage. So these sort of things need to be looked out for.
Yeah.
But yeah, there'll be players that you need to pay good money to bring them in. Look at what we did on the final day in the deadline day for Osimhen because of finances.
Another point. Yeah.
And if we had someone like Osimhen this season, Nicholas Jackson would be learning from Osimhen,
Correct.
and
And
Nicholas
there would be
Jackson,
competition.
and there'll be good competition.
Yeah. So true.
So, but we're not going to do it because we're not going to pay Osimhen that level of money.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, it's mad. It's mad. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll wrap things up. I'll put up another video in about an hour and a half's time. I've got another show with Faz today, so do look out for that. It's on his channel, and then there'll be a video that might they'll probably drop inshallah
It's gonna be a
tomorrow
tough
with
show for you, Miza.
yeah, Faz and Miz show. So do look out for that. Ishan, thank you so much for your time, brother. We'll see what happens during this weekend.
Yeah.
Already, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Yeah,
But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, so I've got another news video which will wrap up everything. I'll bring up all of the different sources who's reporting and whatnot. Keep you guys up to date for that, which will drop in about, as I said, about 1.5 hours time. And then I've got the Faz show, so do look out for that.
Yeah.
Until next time, everyone. Take care. See ya. Goodbye.